What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller. Doesn't mean I'm lonely when
Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new, hi, my name is Grace Jones. Welcome to my fitness channel, Graceandfit. On this channel, mainly I just post a lot of fitness stuff because this is a fitness YouTube channel, and I post what I eat and whatever y'all want to see, and I post pictures of my doggies and yeah, my life pretty much, and my friends. So I've had a lot of people request like a beginner's guide to the gym, especially when it comes to lifting weights. There are a couple of pointers that I would like to say, but before I do, I just wanted to say thank you for everyone who has been supporting me since January of this year. I actually am a brand new YouTuber. I started this channel January of 2016, and it has been so much fun. And I'm actually doing my first thank you giveaway to my 100 subscribers, because I hit 100 subscribers around like last week, and yeah, so I decided to do my first giveaway. I will have the link below in the description box, because it was a previous video where I talk about this, and basically all I have to do is subscribe to my channel, obviously, and either comment how you found me or what you would like to see on my channel. So there's still time for those of y'all who still want to enter. You may enter. You may enter. Anyways, so I hope you guys enjoyed the previous video footage. It was kind of like a humor, and the reason I posted that was because form was something that I really wanted to hit on. So form was, if there's one thing that you guys can get out from this video, is about form. Especially when you are a beginner at the gym, form is so crucial. Not only will form help you progress in your weightlifting, you will see a lot more progress a lot quicker than someone who has horrible form, and also you'll prevent injuries from happening to you. So form is so crucial. I mean, if you see someone that's throwing weights around with horrible form, I mean, it's their life, let them do what they want to do, but never ever copy what they're doing, because it's just hard. Oh, hi. It's just super hard. Sorry, Mika, can you? So with that said, for y'all who are beginners at the gym and you guys are so intimidated by the weight room, it's okay to feel intimidated. I remember when I first started, I was extremely intimidated. I was like, what the hell am I doing? Are these people staring at me? Are these people making fun of me? Like, man, it was hard. It was really hard, and whoever tells you that, oh, their first day at the gym was a breeze, they're completely lying to you, or they're just very rare breed. So something that I wish that someone would have told me when I first started to lift weights was research. When I first started to lift weights, I obviously didn't know what the hell I was doing. I wasn't a big fan of the internet. I didn't really use Google or YouTube for anything. I actually didn't know anything about YouTube until I started getting into fitness, is when I started to figure out what YouTube was about. But even with phones, back in 2010, I got my first internet phone. Because, you know, like I said, I was never like a social media person, which is really funny now because I'm a huge social media person. And I used to write all my directions down on a notebook, where Mitch was like, what the hell is this? I'm like, oh, it's a notebook where I write down all my directions. He's like, you don't have a navigation on your phone? I'm like, huh? I was like, internet on my phone? Why would I have internet on my phone? So anyway, so I didn't do any research. Sorry, my battery died. Not my battery died, my SD card was full, which is really weird. But anyways, I forgot where I left off, but I think I was talking about the internet. So something that I would really recommend you guys is, you know, like I said, if you're a beginner at the gym, weight room itself will be very intimidating for you. So what I would do is I would go on to bodybuilding.com and I would look up like what type of workouts you want to do. There are different type of workouts. For instance, if you want to build mass, you're gonna obviously have to do like 0 to none like maybe you want to limit your cardio, and some people don't even do cardio when they're trying to bulk up. I do, just because of how my body is. There's bodybuilding.com teaches you about what low intensity, high intensity, and steady state cardio is, and they like really break it down for you. I've never used bodybuilding.com for anything, just because I learned through all sorts of research. But right before I start recording this video, I went to bodybuilding.com because I wanted to find a website for y'all that will break everything down for you. And I think that bodybuilding.com is the best website, especially for beginners, because it teaches you and guides you through like what muscle group you're working. If you want to do something like, if you want to work on your hamstrings, like, you know, what kind of workout is going to benefit you. And sure, you can look at my YouTube videos and you can look up, you know, other YouTubers about it, but I feel that when you're new, I believe that research is extremely important to understand your body. Before you guys go to the gym, it could be the day before you go to the gym, you know, like, know what you're gonna work out, you know. So if you want to do like back and biceps, go on to bodybuilding.com and look up some bicep workouts, look at some back workouts. If you don't know how to do a lat pull down and you're like, I wonder what that is, go and Google it, go YouTube it, and look at the tutorials, and it's going to teach you how to do a pull-up. Now, personally with me, tutorials have helped me immensely, but sometimes, like, our body is different. Like, everyone's body is not the same. We're not, for instance, there's a huge controversy about like back squats and how you should do it, and how there's the correct way of doing squats, which some of it are very true for everyone. You know, everyone should at least hit parallel. They shouldn't look up, but they should keep their head like straight forward, like looking straight forward and stuff. But when it comes to how they point their toes, where their stance is, like, everyone has their own beliefs. So I'm a huge believer that you have to do what works for you. But like I said, this is a beginner's guide to the gym, so I would just stick with the basics of, you know, how to do a lat pull down. You know, look at the tutorial and just follow exactly what they're doing. And then once you start lifting for a while, you're going to understand, like, okay, well, he's doing it this way, but I feel it more when I do it the other way. Like, you're gonna feel it, and it's really hard for me to explain. So that would be my first step for you guys. Before anything, before you go to the gym, make sure that you guys have your workouts written down. And if you don't know how to do certain workouts, go onto YouTube and look up some tutorials for it, because once you go to the gym, you're already gonna feel overwhelmed. So as long as you have a list of workouts and you know what you're doing, hey, boom, there goes that one. You don't feel too overwhelmed. I have a lot of people that also complain about how your typical gym rats would, you know, give the newbies a dirty look at the gym. And I've seen that happen too, and I think that is very mean of them to do. Because like I said, we all started from somewhere. Like, no one was born a pro, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all started from the bottom. So I don't think that anyone should be giving anybody mean looks. Personally, with me, when I see someone new at the gym and they're lifting, like, it makes me smile. Like, it sounds so stupid, but it makes me smile because, like, they are here at the gym to learn something. They want to get better. You know, whatever their goals are, they're still there. They're working towards their goals. And to me, that's like really admirable, because because they can simply say, oh no, the weight room is too intimidating, so I'm just gonna stick to cardio. Or, you know, they're going out of their comfort zone, coming to the gym, going into the weight room, like probably one of the most intimidating places to be, and they're going at it. So for other people to look at them and say, oh my God, here's a new gym people, the like new people who are attempting to lift, like ignore them. I mean, the people who, you should ignore negative people, period. You know, negative people are just never good to be around. So if you have those people that give you dirty looks or that talk behind your back, ignore them, all right? Because they're not worth your time. It's your life. And obviously they're unhappy with their life, hence the reason why they're talking crap about you. I mean, let's be honest, people who talk crap about other people are the people who are extremely unhappy with themselves and in their life. So it's nothing to do with you. And there are people like myself and some other people that I know who look at these new people that are here to train, and we're like, yeah, like high-fiving each other, like good for you for being here. So, I mean, you're gonna face you're going to face both types of people, you know, people who are gonna be encouraging and people who are gonna be discouraging. So just focus on yourself and surround yourself with people that are encouraging. Let's see, I wrote like a bunch of bullet points down and then I kind of like lost it. Yeah, so I mean, I feel like those are really great 2 ways to start getting over your fear of the weight room. And yes, so I recorded a gym tutorial, a shoulder tutorial for you guys, just to show you some of my favorites, and I tried to talk about it in depth, but you know, like I said, I didn't want to make this video too long, so hence the reason why this is like part 1 of my beginner gym guidebook. So to sum it up, do your research. You know, when you are about to work on some body parts, make sure that you do your research. Go to bodybuilding.com, look up like what kind of back workout, what kind of glute workout there is, and then write it down on your notebook. And if you don't understand a specific workout, go onto YouTube and, you know, do like hip thrust tutorials, and then they're going to show you a tutorial of it. So then when you get to the gym, when you walk into the weight room, you're not gonna feel super overwhelmed and you're not gonna feel so lost because you had that notebook right in front of you. And sometimes what I do, well, I don't really do this anymore, but like later on when I start to understand the internet more and YouTube more, I actually used to just like stop what I was doing and then I would go on my phone and I would like YouTube, like I forgot how you do that workout. And there's no shame in doing that. Focus on yourself. If there's negative people at the gym that stare at you or that want to bash on you because you're taking up too much space or you're hogging something, but you're just trying to get a workout in, ignore them. Just focus on yourself and the positive people that are there to like encourage you and uplift you. And pointer number 3 is keep progress. Whether it's progress pictures, weighing yourself, measuring yourself, you know, writing down your personal record, your PR, writing down your workouts, how you felt that day, because progress is extremely important because, like I said, you don't see results overnight. So when you have something in front of you that is written down or typed up in front of you, or even like a diary, for instance, like you could record yourself talking just for yourself, that really helps out too. So I hope this video was very helpful for you guys. I recorded a shoulder tutorial for you guys. I tried to talk more in depth about it, but like I said, didn't want to make the video so long. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up because that helps me out so much. Hit the subscribe button if you have not. On the bottom right hand corner, you see that little box that says GF and Believe. If you hit that button, it's gonna automatically subscribe you to my channel, and make sure that you turn the notification on so whenever I post a video, you guys will be the first one to know that I posted a video. And make sure to check out my last video for my giveaway, and because you may still enter. So I hope you guys enjoy this and stay tuned for the remainder of the video. Thank you so much, you guys. Bye. Hey everyone, so today I will be doing a beginner's guide to a shoulder workout. Before I begin, I just wanted to talk about the anatomy of your shoulder muscles. Our deltoid is a three-headed muscle that caps our shoulder. We have your posterior, your anterior, and your lateral. The posterior is your back, anterior is the front, and lateral is your side. So, majority of the time, I start off with a compound movement, and here you're seeing me do a seated dumbbell press. Like I said, it's a basic compound movement, and it targets all your shoulder muscles. I'm also doing ascending drop sets where I go heavy for 6, then go to 12, then for 20. Here I am doing another single arm dumbbell raise. It's kind of similar to a front raise, but just in a different way. This targets your anterior deltoid. And here, as you see, I'm doing my drop set. You guys, it's okay to make funny faces at the gym. It's okay to grunt once in a while. Because I mean, I know me, and I know that I kind of make some weird noises like, oh, like sound like a freaking bulldog sometimes. But you just gotta do what you gotta do to get those last reps in. Here I am doing your dumbbell front raises, which targets your anterior deltoids. Another one. I do a lot of shoulder workouts just because I feel like it is so important to have strong round shoulder. And a lot of people tend to neglect their rear deltoids, which is basically the back of your shoulder. And I'd like to do a lot of supersets, drop sets, just because I feel that it burns more and it breaks down your muscle fibers, where you always have to break your muscle fibers to grow. Now, as most of you know, I'm happy with my upper body progress, so I don't want to grow it anymore. But hey, some days I just push myself to failure. Here I am doing dumbbell side raises. These work your lateral deltoids, which is your side. You know those delts that everyone wants, that round pop? Well, you obviously have to do all your 3 posterior, anterior, and your lateral movements. But I feel with me, the lateral side raises, I found just the most awesome progression. Make sure that you don't swing your body, and make sure that you have your elbows bent a little bit. You don't want your elbows to be straight. And make sure that you are lifting with your delts, then your traps. So it's, like I said, a lot has to do with your muscle to mind connection. And here I like to also do a lot of single arm movements, just because I feel that my right arm, because I am a right-handed person, that I have more power on my right hand than my left hand. So that's the reason why I like to do that's the reason why I like to do single arm movements. And again, make sure that your core is tight, that you have a slight bend in your elbow, and make sure that you bring it up with your delt muscles than your traps or any other muscle group. And trust me when I say this, you don't need that much weight to do this. And here again, you see me doing seated side lateral, single arm lateral raises, because with me, these are my favorite, and this is where I've seen the most progression. And then here I am doing your front and your side raises. This one really, really burns. It looks like I'm bouncing all over the place, but it's just because I didn't want this video or this tutorial to be so long. Therefore, I sped it up.
Now this one, I honestly have no idea what to call it. And for a while, I've done this in the incorrect way. But this one, I feel it a lot on my lateral deltoid. But I feel that this works, honestly, all the three-headed muscle of your shoulder group. So your posterior, anterior, and your lateral. Here I am doing your rope face pull, which targets your rear delts. Like I said previously, it's so important not to neglect your rear delts, because to get a nice, strong delts, you have to work all those three posterior fibers, anterior fibers, and your lateral fibers. The reason I keep repeating this is because it is so crucial to work out all those threes to get a nice strong shoulder. And to end my workout, I did rope tricep extension. So with this one, what I did was I superset it with the rope, overhead, and just straight pull. And to end my workout, I did some ab workouts. I find that working with the Bosey ball has been my favorite for the longest time, but I've kind of neglected my abs for a while because, I don't know, I kind of neglected my abs. But I started to work on my core again. You don't necessarily have to work out your abs, because when you lift heavy and you keep your core tight, you are working your core muscles. But because I'm getting ready for a photo shoot, I do want the nice 4-pack or even a 6-pack if I could do it. And the Bosey ball has been my favorite. It keeps your core tight, because if you don't keep your core tight, you're gonna fall on your face. Then I take a little bit, I think that's a 5-pound dumbbell, and as you can see, this is slowly nice and controlled. You don't want to ever do any workouts fast, because the faster you do a movement, the less you are working that muscle group. And that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and see you later. I hope you guys enjoyed episode 5, FLAB to FAB. Thank you so much for all your support. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up, because y'all know how much that helps me. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't. And if you guys want to see anything, make sure to comment below. Thank you so much again, and have a blessed week. Bye.